What's up, everybody? Welcome to NCAA March Madness 2007 Season 3. So, it's been a little bit since we recorded one of these videos. Had a little bit of technical difficulty, but here we are, Season 3. Let's get back into it. We're trying to build up the University of Tulsa. Don't forget, we've got Fighting Ewok, I'm Famished, and Buckshot on 3 different teams. And we're going to be tracking their career as we go. This will be their junior seasons. So, very interested to see what we do there. So, come along with me every step of the way here as we go through this season. So, first of all, our strength of schedule is pretty low. And I think what we're going to do is I'm going to leave the ranked teams here. And I think it'll be fun to just have themes to the type of years we have. So I think this season, what we'll do, okay, I may have to remove them shortly. You see Sam Houston State, that's a Texas team. Of course, those two are ranked. We're just going to leave them. That's a Texas team. So let's have a Texas theme. Let's see how many teams we can play from Texas. See how many teams they'll let us play them. See if we can't dominate the Texas world. So let's just see if Texas will play us. They don't think we're good enough. Okay. Texas A&M. They don't think we're good enough. All right, TCU. All right, they want to play us on Christmas Day. Let's do it. Well, that was interesting. We're going to show them sooner or later that we're good enough. Texas State, I don't know. We might be too good for them. Yeah, then they think we're too good, so they're not going to play us. Texas Tech, yeah, that should be right up our alley. November 21st, that's right after another game now. November 3rd, right before a game? No. October 23rd, that's pretty early in a season. November, nope, back to that one. October 25th. All right, we're just going to take October 25th. All right, let's go back. Texas San Antonio, no way they would play us. Yeah, they're not good enough. All right. As far as the other Texas schools, I guess we could see if Baylor would want to play us. Now, they said they can't compete with us. That's quite interesting, don't you think? Yeah, I think it is. All right. Well, I guess there is, I think the other teams might be in our conference, to be honest with you. Yeah, SMU. Yeah. That's unfortunate. All right. But that's okay, and I'm sure there's a lot of Texas schools right now. You're screaming at me, this school's in Texas, that school's in Texas. And that's fine. Our school is in Oklahoma. Let's see if Oklahoma will play us. Nope. Will Oklahoma State play us? Nope. Well, Roberts? Yeah, Tulsa rivalry. It's pretty early in the season, November 22nd. Again, right after a couple other games, November 23rd. No, too crowded right there. Too crowded right there in December. November 1st. Okay, all right, fine. Well, it's taken us a long time to add schools here. Couldn't find enough. Texas schools. Okay. It's getting out of hand. Sam Houston State will play us. Wow, we still have a lot of games we can add. Oh, that's a second game against Sam Houston State. Oh, shoot. Yeah, and there's Houston. There's SMU. So we just have Texas schools all over our schedule. Let's finish this up here. Let's just finish up the rest of them. Let's just see if we can stay local and play against Arkansas schools. Wow. Arkansas Pine Bluff, one of the smallest schools over there, is the one that actually accepted the invite to play. No, Arkansas State says no. Nope. They think they will crush us. Oh gosh, guys. This is not gonna happen. Fresno State? Okay, Fresno State will play us. It's a ranked school. It's got a couple of good schools scheduled there. A ranked team will actually play us. Would Kansas play us? No, of course not. Why would they? How about Marquette? Would they play us? No, of course not. Maryland? No, of course not. Maryland Eastern Shore. Never heard of it. Nebraska? Oh, right. Early game as well. The strength of schedule is still only a 2, but we're playing some schools here that are better than the ones that we had scheduled before, I think. Honestly, though, I think we get rid of the Sam Houston State one. I don't want to play them twice. Let's just see if another ranked school will play us. I think we've been through just about all of them. It's just not going to happen, is it? Charlotte. Still a 2 strength of schedule. Adding them. All right, let's take it. Let's move on. Good grief. So, we will open up the season against I'm Famished and Nebraska. I remember their players. All right, so let's take a look at the roster here. Getting better, starting a senior, 71, a junior, a senior, sophomore, and a sophomore. So, got to replace some players this year. Hopefully after next year, we'll have all 70s in the starting lineup. That would be obviously ideal. All 70s in the starting lineup. This person cannot be on our team. No way. I think we'll leave all them just to see how they progress. No sense in red shirting because he's not that good. So just let him play through, and he might end up getting cut too, depending on how well we recruit. So no sense in that. Yeah, I'm good with that roster. Let's sim that training camp. And the first thing we want to do is check out recruiting. All right, here we go. Let's go to interested prospects. A 4-star point guard, okay. Last year we signed 4 4-star players, so it wasn't too bad. And we do need another and better point guard. So we have 3 scholarships available. Say we go after this guy. Should be able to sign him pretty quickly. All right. And then after that, I think let's see who's from Oklahoma. See, there's some good players in Oklahoma right now, and I think, I just think to myself, why aren't they interested? Well, I know why. We're not that great of a program yet. We're still building, but it doesn't really show interest. So I'm just gonna Oklahoma prospects. Let's go ahead and just. Well, there's the interest right there. No interest. No interest. No interest. Yeah, I think we got a theme here. Not even a little bit of interest. Not even a little bit. At least, well, yeah, no, that one wasn't either. Well, you know what? There's no harm in just going after it, right? There's no harm in trying. Send package. We'll watch a game. Let's see what happens. Even if we only get one player, the one that was interested, no big deal. We can recruit during the off season. Probably bring in some decent players. So that'll be that. And I do wonder. There are no preseason awards. Stats. No preseason All-Americans or anything. That is interesting. Okay, so let's get here. Let's get through our first 3 games. Check in on that recruit. Nebraska, I'm famished. Oh, Tulsa with the lead. Oh, Tulsa gets the win over Nebraska. And again, I'm famished is a player. We only can have one coach. Oh, we get through Texas Tech. 2 Big 12 opponents in this game. We start off 2-0. We get through both of those opponents. Wow. Honestly, didn't know if we would get that. So we should start off 3-0 here. Yeah. Ooh, 106. Watch out. Wow. I love it. 3-0 start. Okay. All right. Okay, let's just check in on this. See if we can. Committed to Tulsa. So look at that. We can go ahead and wrap that one up in a pretty little bow. This guy's just got no interest at all. We'll send another package. We've already done this. Maybe if we keep winning. Even down. We did this and he went down. We went 3-0 and his interest went down. Lord have mercy. All right, well, we got one, and I'm fine with that. So we'll go in and check that one more time and see if any interest has grown. And after that, we'll just move on. All right, we got a game there against Oral Roberts and then Texas Southern. So let's simulate to right there on the 8th. Big time win by 20 again. 4-0, I think. Who's that? Texas Southern? So that should be a win. So we should start off 5-0. And then we're going to get into the meat of that schedule. This has really been the best possible start because we're going to start playing some ranked teams soon. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yes. Pulled away in the second half. Okay. Here we go. All right, any news? Coaching staff? Nah, that's just a training camp result. Recruiting. That was the other guy. That was the first guy that accepted. No NCAA news. Okay. So, let's see if these guys got any more recruiting. Any interest at all. Any interest at all. No, still down. We keep winning and it's still down, and he has not moved at all. So we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to move on. All right, what do the awards look like? Oh, these are just the beginning of the season outlooks here. Big man on campus. All-Americans. So this is just current season, how players are playing, what they think will happen. I mean, like 2-3 games in. So this really has no weight or bearing on anything. So let's just get to the calendar and keep going. Matter of fact, let's get to the end of the month here. Let's roll through the end of this month, get these 2 games in. And then we're going to go check in and see how those 3 players that we have are doing. So Fighting Ewok playing for Oklahoma. We've got Buckshot playing for Penn State. And again, I'm Famished playing for Nebraska. So I think in our first 2 seasons, in the first season, Penn State made the tournament. So Buckshot has played in the NCAA tournament. Last season, Oklahoma made the NCAA tournament. So my player, Fighting Ewok, has played in the NCAA tournament. Nebraska has not. I don't know if I'm Famished is going to be able to lead them to an appearance. All right, number 9 team in the country. Oh, we're keeping it close. Oh, okay, that's a loss. The 9th ranked team in the country, but what a respectable performance. We kept that so close. All right, who is this? Fresno State. That was a ranked opponent I left, but they're not doing well. And we crush them. That's what I'm talking about. Let me get this other light on while we're doing this. There we go. So I like it. All right. So 6-1 through that first month. Let's check out the stats. And what do we want to do? Player stats. All right, so we got a couple players doing well. 15 points per game, that's cool. But what we want to do See, Penn State's the first one because we're going in reverse alphabetical order. Right. All right, Buckshot, point guard. Look at that. Junior, 25 points per game. 5 rebounds, 8 assists. He's got to be in the All-American conversation. Got to be. All right, Fighting Ewok. Look at him. Still in the starting lineup. 13 points per game. 4 rebounds, 1 assist. So nothing too special, but still contributing. He's right there in the midst of things. And Nebraska. All right, I've famished. Shooting guard. 19 points. 19 points per game. Wow, 3 rebounds, 4 assists per game. So he's doing well himself, leading his team this season. Very nice. Division I leaders. Look at that, number 3 in points per game. Very nicely done, Buckshot. He is number 1 in points. He is number 1 in assists per game. Way to go, man. NCAA Player of the Year. Wow, not in the conversation right now. That makes no sense. 2 players from Oklahoma are in the conversation. First team All-Americans? No. Second team All-American? No. Man, he's doing so well, but... All right, well, none of our players are up for anything as far as our created players in the dynasty here. So let's get back to our calendar. Let's move forward. Let's get through this month here, and then we'll go check on everybody again. What I like about it is it doesn't take too long to get through. We get to rolling, and these days just go by so fast. Which is helpful, because if I do it this way, I make no edits on my video, none, and it uploads like that. Here we go. Playing against number 18 team in the country. Oh, what an amazing first half, and we blew it in the second half. What a huge win that would have been. Oh my gosh. All right, we get our bearings back against Arkansas Pine Bluff, but oh my gosh. That's a devastating loss. Man, I thought we had that. Wow. But, man, I thought we had that. Yeah, if I can see who we got here next. Charlotte. Yeah, that's a win. When I can just record here, no edits whatsoever, cut out of time, my upload speed just skyrockets. And that's what I have to do to upload over the weekend. I'm in an area with very limited internet, so that's kind of the way we roll. So let's see. TCU, we should win this one. Yes, we do. We do. All right. So anyway, that's why we have straight through. You're seeing everything. The better I can keep from editing anything, I will be able to upload this video faster. So let's hope we can get through this in a decent time. Get this thing uploaded for you. All right, we are done with that month, and I think let's go check out and see how our players are doing here. Let's see, player stats, right? Yeah. All right, as far as Tulsa goes, we got somebody averaging 15 points per game. Very nice. Let's go see how Buckshot's doing here at Penn State. See if he's kept up his pace. All right, so he's at 23 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, almost 8 assists. Good grief. He is doing well. All right, Fighting Ewok. 9 games started, 11 played, 13 points per game, 5 rebounds. Very nice. And let's go to Nebraska. I'm famished. Look at him go. 20 points per game. Basically 4 rebounds, almost 5 assists per game. Those two are having some breakout seasons. All right, let's see how... kind of want to see how those schools are doing. So we got 2 of them in the Big 12. Oklahoma so far. Oklahoma is ranked, so they're looking likely to go back to the tournament, 8-3, and Nebraska starts off 8-3. Well, hopefully they can keep that up. And how is Penn State looking? 7-4, so they need some big wins here. Buckshot needs to lead them to some big wins, and maybe get all 3 of the created team schools into the tournament. The created players. That would be quite cool. And of course, as we look to get Tulsa into the tournament as well. Probably not going to happen this season. I would be shocked. These first 4 seasons are really about building Tulsa up. No created players in the first team All-Americans, and none in the second team All-Americans. I'm very surprised by that. Okay. Well, there we have it. And now we get into a big part of the schedule. Look how many games we got this month. So let's get through it. So yeah, the first 4 seasons here are really about building Tulsa up, gaining momentum, and having fun tracking those created players. And so that kind of gives us that building momentum, right? As we get ready to play East Carolina, bad first half, amazing second half. We score 100 on them. Wow. Oh, good performance against UAB right there. Moving to 11-2. And I know we had a couple of soft games in the offseason, but ooh, we're getting crushed by Rice. Ooh, what a comeback! Yes, second half comeback. 79-78 win, baby. That's what I'm talking about. But we didn't play a bunch of slouches in the offseason, honestly. I think we challenged ourselves more so than we have in the first 2 seasons. All right, here we go. East Carolina again, crushing them in the first half, again in the second half. That's what I'm talking about. 76-61 win. 13-2 on the season. I know when we played that team, that was ranked. I mean, we were this close to beating them. Hey, and if you watched this, you guys saw it. We left those ranked opponents in there, and no one else wanted to play us. They said we weren't good enough, but I think they were scared. See what Memphis has to say. They're number 4 in the country. They're 14-2. Ooh, no. Bad first half. And a decent second half. We lose the game, but we do tie them overall. My. Big win against Southern Mississippi there. All right. We got a big span in between games here. There we go. That's a bad loss. Against Tulane. That's a bad loss. I don't like that. Not one bit. As I was doing some on-the-fly technical adjustments, I make my little screen just a little bit smaller so you can see the names of the teams there. All right, coming up against SMU. Ooh, they are not good. We should not lose this game. Oh, whew. All right, so we pull it off in the second half. 15-4 on the season. Honestly, I still think we're going to have to win the conference tournament to make it. If we end up with 20 wins, we could potentially, if we make it to the final of our tournament, be on the bubble. Good first half. Good second half. All right, another conference win against an opponent with a winning record. Okay, look at that. 2 losses that month, so we're rolling 16-4. Let's see what everybody thinks about us, shall we? Let's go to the awards first of all. Any individual awards? Nobody in the conversation. Nope. No one in the conversation. Okay. How about the All-Americans? No. First team All-American? How about second team All-American? No. Very interesting. Kind of figured we'd have some of our created players in the award conversation. All right, Buckshot, number 2 in the country in points per game. Very impressive. I'm famished at 14th at 19.8 points per game. Very nice. Really well done there from those guys. Buckshot in second with 7.2 assists per game. Wow. Really well done. Yeah. So those 2 guys are absolutely rolling. All right, and I think it's that time of year. Let's go to Tournament Watch. So automatic bids so far, anybody of interest? So Oklahoma, they're projecting will win that. They are rolling. So while Fighting Ewok is not dominating the stats, his team is doing well. All right, let's see who is the best of the rest. So not automatic bids, but teams that are definitely getting in. So Oklahoma looks to be on that list. So we're looking for teams like Penn State, Nebraska, Tulsa. No. How about on the bubble? We're on the bubble, baby! We're in the conversation! Let's go! Yeah, the down arrow's there, but we're in the conversation. Wow, Nebraska and Penn State are not in the conversations at all right now. But Tulsa is. Let's go! All right. I'm so curious here. We're in the conversation. Let's get this. We need a big, look how many road games we have, all that red. All right. Let's get to that 20 win mark and let's get that home win against Memphis. I predict if we get that home win right there against Memphis and then we win one game in our conference tournament, we make the NCAA tournament. Nice. 110 points. No. We would need to win 2 games. We probably need to get to the semifinal of our conference tournament. Yeah, big win against Houston. That's what I'm talking about. 18-4. This is the Memphis game. This is it right here. This is the money. We need that win on our resume. We are 20-2. Oh, we're close. And they pull away in the second half. Shoot. I mean, it kind of tells us that we're on the cusp of something, but our team isn't quite there yet. But hey, we're at 18 wins. We still can get to 20 here and still be in the conversation. We need this away win against Houston. Good start. Yes, we held on. Good win. Can we do it back-to-back days? UAB's not that good. Oh, we didn't need that. Devastating. Devastating to our tournament case. Absolutely devastating. We don't need that loss on our resume. That's good right there. That's 20 wins. All right, let's get 21. Let's beat UTEP on the road. Let's get 21. Let's go see what the conversation looks like. Oh, they're number 10 in the country? Oh, of course. Oh. Of course. Of course. Of course. Dadgummit. All right, 20-win season, but man, I'm mad about that. All right. Let's see how everything's going here. Any conversations for player of the year for any of our created players? No. How about on the All-American team? Because they're pretty high on the stats as we checked on them. No first team. No second team conversations. Wow. see how they're doing. Buckshot's still number 2 in the country in points per game. Looks like I'm Famished has sort of fallen out of that points per game conversation. Assists per game. Buckshot's still at almost 7 assists per game. Really well done. All right. So we're just behind Memphis and UTEP, who are clearly just a cut above. So Oklahoma's definitely going to the NCAA tournament. So Fighting Ewok will be in that tournament, the player. Nebraska, not this year. 12 and 15 overall, so not this time. Penn State, 11 and 16 overall, so he won't make it either. It's just going to be Fighting Ewok for a second season in a row. So let's go look and see what is being thought. So they still think Oklahoma wins the Big 12. Of course, Memphis wins ours, but let's see. Best of the rest. Where's the conversation? There's UTEP, of course. So we're not in that. Yes, we're in the best of the rest conversation. You guys, that little bit of harder schedule that we just played might be the difference. I mean, our key wins are not great. But we're in the best of the rest conversation. We're not even on the bubble. So what that means is we need to get into the conference tournament. We need to win this game right here. Okay? And we have to play UTEP. I don't think we win that, but if we win this game right here, I think we go to the tournament. Let's go to it. I did not expect us to get to the tournament in year 3. That's why I thought it would be so fun to create the 3 players, to kind of track them and their stats and the other teams while we built Tulsa up. And once those players graduated that we've been tracking, the Buckshot, I'm Famished, and Fighting Ewok, then by that time Tulsa would be good enough and I could just play Tulsa here. But yes! Yes! All right. I think we go to the NCAA tournament. I don't know that we win a game, but I think we go. All right, so obviously UTEP. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 go through, and I think, there's not going to be much of a case to be made here. Yeah, I mean, we did win the second half, so, I mean, we are competitive, but... All right, but I think that was enough to get us into the conversation. All right, of course, Memphis wins it. Yeah, we knew that. All right, Selection Sunday. Here we go, everybody. Oklahoma won the Big 12 tournament. They're good this year. All right, everybody, best of the rest. There's UTEP. We're in the tournament. We made the tournament. Guys, we did it. What seed are we? We got Duke first up. Oh my lord. All right. I think yeah, I don't know. Let's coach up on some defense. Did they give out the award already? Yeah. This guy from Sanford. That's kind of crazy. Player of the Year. All-Americans. Oh, that's the NCAA tournament. It's like, oh, everybody from Oregon. Doesn't make any sense. Memphis, Sanford, okay. Second team? Oh, really? Wow. I thought for sure Buckshot would be in there. Memphis won Coach of the Year. Player of the Year. Big Ten. Buckshot got third. Wow. All right. Let's do it. Let's bracket up. We are an 11 seed. It's a lot more impressive than I thought. Florida is a 1 seed. Pittsburgh is a 1 seed. Maryland and Memphis. Wow. All right, well, I think first things first, let's just see how we do. Guys, I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. I mean, we still have a player in the 60 overall range in our starting lineup, and we just made the NCAA tournament as an 11 seed. We're on our way. So we lose in the first round, 102-83. All right. But now let's check it out. Florida, Radford. No upset right there. We're just going to go down the list on this side of the bracket for now. No upset right there. No upset there for Old Dominion on the 5-12 seed. No upset for the 4 and 13. No upset there. No upset there. No upset with LSU and Wisconsin. No upset between the 2 and 15. All right, so no upsets yet. Okay, well, a 9 over an 8, but okay. 5 over the 12 there. The 4 over the 13. There we go. Creighton. 11 over the 6. 3 over the 14. Big time. There's one. 10 seed over the 7. A little bit. Arizona wins 2 over 15. All right. Let's see what we got over here. Whoa. 111.49. Okay. 9/8, that's nothing big time. Whoa, that was a high-scoring game, but 12 beat the 5. There's always a 12/5. 4/13 there. 6/11. Yeah, 3/14. There's some 1. 10/7. There is Fighting Ewoks, Oklahoma. They win their first game. They're a 2 seed. Wow. All right, no upset there. A 9/8, not really a big one. 5/12. 4/13. 6/11. Okay. 3/14. 7/10. 2 seed over the 15 seed. Guys, there's not a whole lot of upsets. So let's start here. And let's just simulate to see what we get. There's an upset. Down goes a 1 seed. Pittsburgh falls 91-85. Temple, North Carolina. Down goes the 4 seed. Now the upsets happen. All right, Kansas moves on 3/6. Fighting Ewok and Oklahoma, they move on 2/10 seed. Then 1 Maryland over the 9. The 4 seed advances over the 5 seed there. Syracuse takes care of business 3/6. 2 seed Texas takes care of business over there. So let's see what we got on this side. Florida advances. Number 4 Kentucky advances. 6/3. UTEP is out. Duke takes out 2 Conference USA opponents in a row. Me and UTEP. Gonzaga stays in. No upset there. Memphis keeps going. 5/4. Not much of an upset. 11/3 seed. Creighton moves on. Big upset. 10 seed Illinois over the 2 seed Arizona. Wow, so we got a 10-11. That is big time stuff there. All right, so number 1 seed Florida over Kentucky. So if 1 seed moves on. All right. The 6 seed Duke takes down another opponent. Look at that. Look at that team I had to go against in the first round. Conference USA Memphis continues on. So the 1 seed Memphis moves on by 2. And the 10 seed Illinois takes down 11 seed Creighton. Wow. All right, here we go. So the other side of the bracket, the Sweet 16 matchups. The 12 seed North Carolina advances over Texas A&M. Oh, look at this Sweet 16 matchup. Oh, my goodness. Oklahoma gets them. 92-84, the 2 seed moves on. 1 seed Maryland over the Furman, which is a 4 seed. And the 3 seed Syracuse over Texas. So Elite 8. Syracuse, Maryland, 1-3. Oklahoma, North Carolina, 2-12 seeds. Duke and Florida, a 6 seed and a 1 seed. And number 1 seed Memphis versus 10 Illinois. So there are 2 double-digit seeds left. See how Fighting Ewoks team does here. They take down North Carolina. Fighting Ewok and Oklahoma are on to the Final Four, where they will face Maryland, who barely takes down Syracuse. So a 1 seed and a 2 seed in the Final Four. Fighting Ewok's created player may not be on the stat sheet the way I'm Famished and Buckshaw are. But look at this, a Final Four appearance. Who's on the other side of the bracket in the Final Four? To 2-1 seeds. They just ran through their side. Florida takes down Duke. Memphis takes down Illinois, barely. So you got 2-1 seeds, a 1 seed in Oklahoma as the lone 2 seed. Here we go. Final Four. Oh, Maryland crushes Oklahoma. What a run Fighting Ewoks Oklahoma to the Final Four, where they will take on Florida in the national championship game. They take down Memphis 68-77, 2-1 seeds. Here we go. And it is Florida as your national champion. Okay, there you have it, guys. There you have it. There it was. That was season 3. I want to just summarize this season with some things that we have here. So the best player on Tulsa was the shooting guard, Malloy, 15 points per game. He's a sophomore. That's going to be huge as we go forward. Penn State, I'm famished. Let's take a look, finish off this video by checking out final stats. Buckshot, 22 points per game, 4 rebounds basically, so 3.9, 6.9 assists per game, almost 2 steals per game. He's a stud. He's a stud. Oklahoma, so Fighting Ewok, 14 points per game, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Part of a really balanced team there. I'm looking forward to the senior seasons. And Nebraska. How are they doing? I'm famished ends up at 18.5 points per game, 3.7 rebounds, 4.4 assists. Again, just a stud. So he is a 79 overall. He will be in the 80s for his senior season. That does make me curious how the other guys are developing. I'm an 80 this season, so that's very cool. And Buckshot, I wouldn't be shocked if he was an 80. So we're all three like right there, right on the same. We will all three be in the low to mid 80s in our senior season. All right, everybody. Well, there you have it. Thank you for joining me on season 3. If you enjoyed it through the ups and the downs and the delay and everything else, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, help me keep doing what I'm doing. So I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for joining me in NCAA basketball season 3. Catch you in season 4.